Hey YouTube, this is Ricky from Faceless Man Arts again. I'm sorry for the lack of uploads recently. I had some slight family issues to deal with, but that's taken care of now. I am hoping to post more frequently here in the future, and I'm also hoping to get some better video quality. Obviously, I don't have the best video quality. I believe anyone who looks can tell I'm filming this with a phone. I'm using Power Director, a free editor, usually to edit the videos. But I am hoping to get better quality, and I am hoping to get more videos uploaded here in the future. I'm sorry for the long gap between videos here recently. Like I said, it was a slight family problem. And I'm sorry also that I never uploaded the third part of my Inktober. Truth be told, I only did 30 of the 31 drawings. And I've thought about going back and redoing the last one, but, I mean, to be truthful, I've only done 30 of the 31. If you all are interested, I will upload the last 10 drawings as soon as I can make a video about that. But today, I wanted to do a video that technically I probably should have done months ago. I finished my second watercolor sketchbook in November, and I've been wanting to post this video since November, but I haven't quite gotten around to it. So, without further ado, I would like to show you my second watercolor sketchbook. So, I hope you all enjoy. Alright. Okay, let's try this again. This is my fourth time trying to film this video, and love on these dogs. They're very affectionate. But, this is the cover of my second watercolor sketchbook. I've got a lot of these, like, parody stickers. I've got most of them from this Japanese restaurant near my house. Well, near enough to my house. I live about 20 minutes from everything, so... But this is the opening cover. And here is the opening 2 pages. I started and ended in November. Okay, let me move my leg apart here so I can hold it together. This is the first, opening page, title page, whatever. Nothing on the back. Okay, here's the first watercolor sketch I did. These are actually 2 dumpsters behind the place I used to work. It's behind a Subway sandwich shop. I'm not going to say, where, the location or anything, but it is behind a place that I used to work. And it's, I don't know, I guess I did it to go along with the title. I really wanted to make this whole book kind of, I don't know, like a landscape. I wanted to work more with landscapes. But I never really stuck with that idea. I mean, I did for a while. As you can see, here's my second picture, and it is also kind of like a landscape kind of deal. And I don't know, I don't know why, but I really like this one. I feel like it catches the kind of spooky vibe I wanted. This one here, I don't really know what I was going for, but it ended up a little goofier, I guess, a little more strange. But I really do like my big guy in the background. He's an ominous big boy. Okay, and as you can see, I've already strayed away from the landscapes. I've got some strange aliens coming for you. I really like this one in the background. It looks like his eyes have just melted away. He doesn't have the shape the other ones do. He's just there. We got some Game of Thrones fan art here. I really liked Game of Thrones up until like season 6, 7, and 8. Especially 7 and 8 I didn't like. I really didn't like seasons 7 and 8. But it was an okay show. I really wish it would have had a better last few seasons. I really wish D&D, Dan and Dave, would have gave it the love and care it deserved. The story attention it really deserved. And I'm sorry about the floor here in the background. I need to sweep the floor of my studio for sure. It's a mess. Now these 2 pages, I'm not super crazy about. I just kind of was trying different styles and different watercolor techniques, but in hindsight, I wish I would have done this on a separate piece of paper or something. It just takes up space in my pretty leather-bound watercolor sketchbook. The trees I did with lines, and then I did lineless, and as you can see, it just became a mess with no lines. Okay, and here's my first 2-page spread. It's like a big old brick wall, and the bottom half of Godzilla. I'm assuming, I don't know, knock off Godzilla. Don't sue me. I don't know who owns the rights to Godzilla now, the big film companies, or if like the old Japanese films still have rights. I have no idea, but don't sue me. This is just my interpretation of the bottom half of Godzilla. Okay, and the next 2-page spread is a giant space squid. Just coming for us. or a planet that looks like us. That may not be Earth. That might just be some other planet. Okay, and the next 2-page spread is the Teletubbies looking vicious, looking wild. I got paint all over my pants, I just noticed. I've got paint on everything I own. Let's see if I can turn the page. Okay, and here's another one I'm not super crazy about, but, you know, at the same time, I'm not super disappointed with. I don't really know what I was going for. I think it was originally going to be a guy, like, in the road. Like, this would have been the headlight. The yellow around him would have been the headlight, you know, and there he was, and there's the signs. And these two kind of flow together, but I didn't really intend that. But this Napa here, I used to work next to this Napa when I worked at the subway with the dumpsters. This Napa was right across from the subway, and the dumpsters would have actually been right back over here, right where the dogs are now, maybe a little bit further back. That's where the dumpsters would have been. Okay, here's a, make sure I didn't turn too many pages. Oh yeah, I'm good. Okay, here's the shed in the woods. You know, just a shed in the woods. Looks like a really, really legit place that anybody would love to visit, I'm sure. Here's like a pink cityscape. I don't know exactly what I was going for here, but I'm not super crazy with it. I tried to do like the reflections, maybe in water or something. I don't know, but it really didn't turn out like I wanted. Here's a cityscape on fire. I don't know if you can see him, but there's a guy right back here in the background. And this chick I've drawn so many times. This girl with the red shawl and the umbrella. It seems like I've drawn this so many times. I might have to get some examples here in a minute. But I have drawn this so many times. And I know there's another a picture kind of like that in this book. It's the city just burning down around her. Okay, and the next page, the next 2 pages, I was attempting to play with gouache. I've gotten a little better with gouache, but these were like my first couple of attempts, and that's another one of those things I kind of wish I would have done on a separate piece of paper, like a scrap piece of paper, was these 2 gouache paintings. And there's the girl in red again. She doesn't have her umbrella this time, but she's got her hood up. But I don't know, I'm really enjoying gouache. I've got some gouache paintings that I'll try to show off in my next sketchbook. But these were my first couple of steps into gouache, and I was definitely by no means a gouache master. This is our first oblong picture here. I actually did one of these for Inktober. I think I made the video where I showed this one off, but I liked it so much I had to add it to my sketchbook. I really enjoyed the mermaid holding a knife. Don't ask me why. Going back to Subway again. This is the drink machine from the Subway I used to work at. Sorry, the wind really picked up there for a minute. I thought something fell. Oh, shoo. Anyway, this is the Subway that I used to, the drink machine from the Subway I used to work at. We got the Coca-Cola cup and the Subway sandwich. Let me see if I can remember all these drinks. It was Coke, Diet Coke, Dr. Pepper, Mellow Yellow. No, this is Dr. Pepper. This was Cherry Coke, Mellow Yellow. I am not sure what this one is. Oh, this is the Fruit Punch, the Dr. Pepper, the Sprite, and I think it was another root beer? I think it was root beer. Yeah, root beer. Sorry, not another root beer. I was going to say another diet, but I was like, no, we didn't have 2 diets. And yeah, just a drink machine. Don't ask me why I painted it. I was bored. Oh, okay, here's my 5-string bass. My bass Lucy. It's a Yamaha BN5. It's from the 90s. And here is my interpretation of Lucy. And there's Lucy. Sorry about, like I said, the junk in the floor. I need to clean up my studio. Got my 2-liter bottles and my Dr. Enough bottles. But there's Lucy, as you can see with the stickers. And there's my drawing of Lucy. And I'm sorry about the click-clacks across the floor. I've got dogs following me around. Yeah, I've got dogs following me around. It's okay, I'm right here. They hate it when I leave. They think I'm leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I promise, I'm right here. Okay, and here's I I wanted to do like a monochromatic study, so this is all blue. I think this is a... Oh, I'm trying to think of what blue I used. God, it'll come to me here in a minute. It's more of like a phthalo blue, I believe, but I don't want to lie to you, like more of a turquoisey type color. But anyway, this is the girl in the rain again, but I've strayed away from my red and I used blue, which I am pretty proud of. I originally wanted to do a blue version and then on the next page do a red version, but I remember I did something on these next two pages. I can't remember what they are, but I didn't do that. I didn't do another monochromatic study with red. I kind of wish I would have. Oh, okay. I do like this one, though. I'm glad that I got this instead of the other red, I guess. But here's a little cabin with a ghosty guy. Just a little cabin in the woods. I really like this one. This one, I don't know. It took me a while to do, but I was really... I liked it. And here in the snow, I don't know if you can see it, but I used white ink. And in person, it gives such a texture. I don't know if that's going to show up on camera as well. But man, the texture in person is, or, you know, with your eyes, is just, it's great. I love it. Okay, let's move on to the next page, even though this is worth another scan. Let's move on to the next page. Okay, this is kind of a strange self-portrait I did, because I drew myself with my hair put up, hanging back, and then I just put ink all over my face. Like, well, ink and acrylics. This is ink and acrylic, and I think it's acrylic ink, too, so you might as well just say it's acrylics. But I like it. I've had a lot of people say, well, why did you do that, you know? But I like it myself. I think it's a little abstract gem. Then we've got our raccoon man. He's a raccoon man. He's a raccoon's head on a man's body. He's got a hell of a six-pack there. Just looks like a bunch of inverted L's with lines. But he's Raccoon Man. And I think now we're getting more into, like, character studies. Like, I think I started drawing more characters like this. Okay, here's Squall's Gunblade from Final Fantasy VII. I forgot about that. Or Final Fantasy VII, oh my god. Go ahead and beat me down now. Final Fantasy VIII. I know a lot of people did not like Final Fantasy VIII. I actually am a big fan. I know that it's cliche, but I do like 7 more. I don't want to say 7's my favorite, but it's definitely up there in top 3 category. Yeah, babies, please stop. Oh, these dogs are driving me crazy with their whining. And I've tried to film this video 4 times. I'm not reshooting it. But please be good, puppies. She just shook her head no and walked away. Here's this guy with pink skin. Green jacket. There's a witch. Pretty skinny, now that I think about it. She might have been a little too skinny. Which I'm sure a lot of people say that about me. What are you doing over there? What are you doing? Okay, back to the sketchbook. This picture right here actually has a meaning. I drew the shiny versions of Zubat and Crobat, but this is before Pokemon Sword and Shield came out. I was playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Uh-oh, the dogs are going to get into a fight. I was playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and I caught a shiny Golbat. And I was just so proud of that. Like, it just popped up in the wild, and I caught it. And I was like, oh god, I gotta capture this. So I took a picture. And then I just, I don't know, I decided to draw and do a watercolor sketch of it. But there's my shiny Golbat that I caught, and the rest of his shiny family, but I haven't evolved it into a Crobat because you can't in Let's Go Eevee. And I didn't catch it as a Zubat, it was a Golbat when I caught it, unfortunately. Okay, here's a picture of Robin the Witch. She's an original character I really want to do something with, like make a webcomic or something with, but I haven't got a whole lot of that done. I'm not gonna lie, I have been working on a webcomic, but I haven't got enough done to really try to say anything about it. But that's one of the characters from it. Then we've got this guy. He's smoking a cigarette. I know this guy's from something, and I cannot think of it. But that's kind of my interpretation of him. It'll come to me as soon as I'm done with this sketchbook. If anybody recalls it, you can put it in the comments below and tell me how big of an idiot I am, because, God, it's slipping my mind right now. But there he is. Here's another one of the girl in her hood. This is actually done with acrylic ink and watercolor. There's some watercolor in there, but a lot of this is acrylic ink, like most of it. The trees, the girl, this. I think even the ground, I just used white and black ink to get that gray. But yeah, this is mainly acrylic ink. And I've got my Dragon Girl. I did this for Inktober also, so you may have already seen this. But here's my Dragon Girl. And there's a picture of Toga, one of my favorite villains from My Hero Academia. If you haven't read the manga, oh my god, you should be keeping up with the manga. The My Villain arc is probably my favorite arc. I love that we get a backstory for Toga and Shigaraki. It's just awesome. Speaking of Shigaraki, I really need to do a sketch of Shigaraki. I really like the dude. He's really, like, developed his power, so I really want to make a sketch of him. But I haven't yet. Okay, next page. Okay, here's another original character I've made. I've not really tried to put him in anything, but he's kind of like a mad scientist. He's got a gun arm, and he's just crazy. And I drew kind of like a female counterpart. I don't know if she's like his assistant or like a gender bent version, but she's also got the gun arm and absolutely mad. He's a mad lad and she's a mad lass, and it's just a mess over here with my drawings. I'm getting into so many character drawings, which is in my opinion my favorite thing to do is draw characters. Here's a alligator guy. He's just alligator, man. I don't know, I really like him. He's definitely one of my favorites in this book, along with Mr. Frog here. I really like Mr. Frog. And we are winding down to the end of the book, actually. Oh, sorry. This is the end of the book. I thought there was a couple more. But, you know, here's a anime cat girl, because I can't lie, I'm just a weeb over here. I'm just a super anime nerd. But yeah, anime cat girl. Last part of the sketchbook with some of my stickers. My Daniel Smith Moon Glow. I need to get some more. I took the sticker off the tube, but I need to get some more of that Moon Glow. I'm about out. I've got stickers from Brushes and Monster Energy and Pharmacy, and that's it. Got my pink spot on the back, and that is the whole sketchbook. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope my dogs didn't make too much noise through the video for you. But just look at them. Oh. But, yep, that's going to be it, guys. Thank you very much. If you're interested in seeing those Inktober sketches, let me know in the comments below, and I'll make that happen. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel. Any help would be appreciated. And thank you all so much, and I'm hoping to see you a lot sooner than I did last time. I hope I don't take 2 or 3 months off before releasing the next video. I do intend to release regular content, but thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you on the next one.